guys, thanks for tuning in for Sunday Youth this morning. I hope you guys are all hanging in there. I know this quarantine thing is starting to feel really long now. The days are starting to run together as we're hitting the 1 month mark. But remember, this is not going to last forever, so there's light at the end of the tunnel. And the more closely that we all follow the recommendations for social distancing, the sooner that we get to hang out together again. So remember, we can do hard things, guys, so keep doing the hard work of just sticking at home with your immediate family. In the meantime, keep following us on social media. Be sure that you're following us at Salt and Light 208 for daily posts, inspiration, and some fun stuff mixed in there. We're putting together a TikTok dance-off this week, so be watching for details on that. And if you can get your parent in the video with you, you just might pull off a win. Tune in every Sunday morning for this Sunday Youth, and invite your friends to catch us on our Wednesday night Zoom calls. We are doing this every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and you'll be able to link to that call from our Instagram bio, our Facebook page, and the emails that we send out to all our teens and families. Now, if you want to know how to get and stay connected to these things because you're not currently, email me. Okay, here's a couple of things we want to let you know about. Since we've had to postpone our mission trip to Mexico, we do not want to leave those beautiful kiddos at the orphanage without the support that they really need. So go online to our website right here on the screen, click Give Online, and then click Make a Donation. And there you'll see right where you can fill in your donation amount for Tijuana Christian Mission Food. And your family's donation will ensure that the orphanage receives the $6,500 a month that they need to keep everyone well fed. And from someone who has met these beautiful men, women, and children, I can tell you that this is such a worthy cause to give to. All right, I think that covers it. So enjoy what we've got for you this morning and make sure that your friends are following us too. Have a good one.
So let's begin this morning with some singing. Coming at you, your favorite and mine, the amazing Lane Watkins.
He's our rescuer. He's our rescuer. We are free from sin forevermore. Oh, how sweet the sound. Oh, how grace abounds. We will praise the Lord, our rescuer. There is good news for the captive, good news for the shame. There is good news for the one who walked away. There is good news for the doubter, the one religion failed. For the good Lord has come to seek and save. He's our rescuer. He's our rescuer. We are free from sin forevermore. Oh, how sweet the sound. Oh, how grace abounds. We will praise the Lord, our rescuer. He is beauty for the blind man, riches for the poor. He is friendship for the one the world ignores. He is pasture for the weary, rest for those who strive. For the good Lord is the way, the truth, the life. Yes, the good Lord is the way, the truth, the life. He's our rescuer. He's our rescuer. We are free from sin forevermore. Oh, how sweet the sound. Oh, how grace abounds. We will praise the Lord, our rescuer.
a couple of weeks ago, Pastor Dwayne challenged some of the staff to contemplate what is keeping them grounded, what is keeping them secure, what is keeping them centered on God through these difficult times. And a couple of weeks ago in church, they shared the verse Psalms 23. It's a classic. But I wanted to also look at today Psalm 22. It's right before Psalm 23. Go figure, right? And in Psalm 22, we see the psalmist, the writer of the psalm, pouring out his heart in agony. Way back in March, we talked about how our God is big enough to handle our aches, our pains, our frustrations, our questions, our worries, our wonderings. And in Psalm 22, we see the writer shouting out to God, I am in agony. He says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me, so far from the words of my groaning? He goes on to say, I am just a worm, not a man, scorned by men, despised by the people. He keeps going to say, many bulls surround me, strong bulls of Bashan encircle me, roaring lions, tearing their prey, open their mouths wide against me. So many dangers, many fears are surrounding me. My strength is dried up. My heart has turned to wax. It's melted away within me. So I love that psalm right before Psalm 23, which is a classic. In Psalm 22, we hear the pain, the agony of the person writing these words. And then in Psalm 23, we see this. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not be in want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. So I love how these two psalms kind of work together, doing two things, talking about the pain and heartache of the human condition. Again, God can take that. But also, and in both psalms we see this resolution that God is there, God is close, God draws near those who are hurting. I also like in Psalm 23 where it says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. So again, like we mentioned last week too, God's love, God's relationship with us does not guarantee everything we just easy street. We're all going to go through tough times. But the powerful thing to remember is that God is close, God is near, his rod, his staff, they comfort me. And one more thing, one way that I often get in touch with God is getting outside, especially in these days when I'm stuck inside with everybody and things are nuts. If I can get outside and take a little walk, last night the clouds are kind of fluffy, the sunlight was low, the foothills were kind of lit up with shadows and bright spots. And I felt closer to God. Maybe it sounds cliche, but in those moments when I'm outside, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise, seeing the beauty of God's creation, these verses come up in my head. I feel relief. I feel renewal. I feel God's presence. So get outside when you can. Again, don't go do it in groups. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Get some alone time outside with God. And read Psalms 22 and 23. So to end, I got a little video from the internet, and I think it sums up some of that hurt, that agony, that pain, that frustration, but also it ends on an up note, looking forward to the future, trusting God that he's going to be there during the tough times, during the good times, not necessarily changing the hard times, but giving us the strength, the presence, the love to carry us through. We miss you guys. Enjoy.
Praise be the nurses and doctors, every medical staff bent over flesh to offer care, for lives saved and lives lost, for showing up either way. Praise for the farmers tilling soil, planting seeds so food can grow, an act of hope if ever there was. Praise be the janitors and garbage collectors, the grocery store clerks and the truck drivers barreling through long, quiet nights. Give thanks for bus drivers, delivery persons, postal workers, and all those keeping an eye on water, gas, and electricity. Blessings on our leaders making hard choices for the common good, offering words of assurance. Celebrate the scientists working away to understand the thing that plagues us, to find an antidote, and all the medicine makers. Praise be the journalists keeping us informed. Praise be the teachers finding new ways to educate children from afar, and blessings on parents holding it together for them. Blessed are the elderly and those with weakened immune systems, all those who worry for their health. Praise for those who stay at home to protect them. Blessed are the domestic violence victims on lockdown with abusers, the homeless and refugees. Praise for the artists and poets, the singers and storytellers, all those who nourish with words and sound and color. Blessed are the ministers and therapists of every kind, bringing words of comfort. Blessed are the ones whose jobs are lost, who have no savings, who feel fear of the unknown gnawing. Blessed are those in grief, especially who mourn alone. Blessed are those who have passed into the great night. Praise for police and firefighters, paramedics, and all who work to keep us safe. Praise for all the workers and caregivers of every kind. Praise for the sound of notifications, messages from friends reaching across the distance. Give thanks for laughter and kindness. Praise be our four-footed companions with no forethought or anxiety, responding only in love. Praise for the seas and rivers, forests and stones who teach us to endure. Give thanks for your ancestors, for the wars and plagues they endured and survived. Their resilience is in your bones, your blood. Blessed is the water that flows over our hands and the soap that helps keep them clean each time a baptism. Praise every moment of stillness and silence so new voices can be heard. Praise the chants and slowness. Praise be the birds who continue to sing the sky awake each day. Praise for the primrose poking yellow petals from dark earth. Blessed is the air clearing overhead so one day we can breathe deeply again. And when this has passed, may we say that love spread more quickly than any virus ever could. May we say this was not just an ending, but also a place to begin.